It's been a very long time since I've done a Garbeige review because I have no attention span and I got distracted. I'm going to do as fast of a review as I can of my Jellyyy cosmetic products because today I realized that my Colourpop was just dried out. I ordered it when quarantine started and it came to me a month and a half later all dry, and I've been trying to use it like every once in a while for a couple of months, and it's just flaky and gross. So I tried it today and it was flaky and gross, and I was basically just like trying to move flakes of this dried up jelly onto my face. It didn't work out so well. And then I was like, wait, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I misunderstood how to do it. Or maybe it's just not how it's supposed to be. And sure enough, it needed to be hydrated. So I put a little bit of toner in it and I plumped it up maybe an hour ago. And it is much better. It is as smooth as people say it is. It is as pigmented as people say it is. It is super nice, and it's an $8 product, so it's worth it. It's nice. So, boom. That's just a little bit of it, and it's nice and lightweight. So I highly suggest this. It's $8 unless you manage to get it on sale. Usually I do sales. This happened right when I found out that I may not be working for a while because of COVID, so I might have treated myself a little bit, even though that's counter logical to what you should actually be doing when you lose income. I swear I didn't go overboard. Anyway, so I did that. That's not my gateway though. This was my gateway. This was a Rimmel jelly, and I loved the idea of jelly cosmetics to begin with because I'm one of those people who just really likes anything squishy and slime-like. So as soon as I saw these, I knew I had to try one. Rimmel was relatively affordable. I can't remember. Let's see if Google knows. Hey Google, how much is Rimmel London's jelly highlighter?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
I should have looked it up. I didn't. So be it for now. It wasn't super expensive. I purposefully bought the cheapest jelly thing that I could find because I just wanted to try it. And I thought I'd go, with the craziest shade I could, since why not? If I was going to buy a gimmick that I might not even like, I was going to buy the craziest gimmick and wear it for fun events, for parties, or just when I'm at home messing around with makeup because I tend to do that. So this is it. This is the Rimmel. It's again a very bouncy texture, which I didn't realize the Colourpop was supposed to be a bouncy texture instead of a flaky one. Go figure. So it was very bouncy and very light. Once again, this is a highlighter, so let's see if you'll live and see it. Also, I have a bunch of makeup all over my hand already. That's it. It's very flashy. It's very hard to wear to work, which I will be going back to work soon. But so that is that. So I can't really wear this to work without feeling a little bit self-conscious. I work with kids, I work in a school setting. This isn't my favorite thing for when I'm trying not to be flashy. But on a date or when I'm at home, social distancing, I'm all about it. This is more of my everyday. I did slowly, and fiscally responsibly build up my collection a little bit with Rimmel, and so I got this. Once again, very lightweight, very nice, not super expensive, drugstore makeup, good way to try it. And I believe I got this in a 2-for-1 deal, which is how I like it. So I got the Rimmel Jelly Blush, which turned out to be very nice and lightweight. This turned into my everyday look. This turned out to be what I wear to school when I'm working. And it looks very natural. I'm not wearing it right now, but it also tends to stay on my cheek for a while. I'm not really like, my skin is not very moist generally. I know some people hate that word. I've got combination skin and I'm acne prone. This is fine. It doesn't make anything worse. It tends to be pretty good. I tend to have a pretty decent base. I use the Cicapair Repair Cream, and that's my favorite. But this is pretty good for it, and it's not a powder, which I'm not a huge fan of powders anyway. This is the same thing again, just a basic highlighter, nice and gentle, nice and natural looking, which is how I like it. So let's see if you can even see the swatch. It's how I like it. It's nice and quiet. Nobody needs to know it's there, that I put more makeup on than is normal for somebody who works with kids. Because I don't know how to put it. I get very self-conscious about how much I like how much I like makeup. And I know there are teachers, etc. I'm not saying I'm a teacher. I've taught before. I'm not teaching right now in a full-time capacity. But I don't want to be walking into a classroom and my makeup being the thing the kids are paying attention to. So I like it understated when I'm at work. And then when I leave work, I tend to go extra. This is my least favorite. This is Moonshot. It's a Korean brand. I bought it from YesStyle, and it's irritating and it's chunky. I don't know why it's chunky. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's very viscous. I don't think it's dried out. I think it's just a chunky brand, and I think it's just an irritating brand. And I don't know if it's just because it's glitter. It's very pretty and it's very, very, very pigmented, but it's probably one of the more irritating things that I've bought. So I have it over here. I probably need to just stop putting it on my eyes, because the first time I ever put it on my eyes, I put it on the inner part of my lid and I got irritation over here from it. I don't think it's worth all that, even though it's very pretty. I think I should probably throw this away, but I spent money on it, even if it was on sale, so I am keeping it for now. This was $8, which actually makes this one of the more expensive products as far as how much it cost per ounce. These are all about the same cost per ounce. This one is not really. So this is actually, once again, the Rimmel is the most cost effective because it's a good amount for a good price. But this one, it's only a little pot. It's a smaller pot than this one, for sure, even though looks can be deceiving in that regard. I'm stuttering. And I've already done this video multiple times, and I don't tend to edit these videos because I'm lazy, so just know, not as cost effective, irritating, very pretty though. Maybe try the one without glitter, because maybe it's the glitter that's irritating me. This is the last one. This one is You're So Jelly TooFaced. And of course, this is one of the popular ones. This is the ones that the beauty gurus talk about. And just like everything else TooFaced, this is my first time buying TooFaced because I don't ever want to spend the money, but they had a very, very good sale, like buy 4 of their products in a set and get 65% off. So I did spend money on it, but it ended up being only like $12 for this highlighter when it's usually closer to 30. So I am very happy that I got to try this on a sale. I just also feel like I didn't need to. It's scented. And I've always read that something that is scented is not necessarily good for your skin. I think that is true. I do like my scented stuff, but TooFaced is known as being one of those ones that's more scented than it has to be. Let's put a little bit of this on my nose. Let's see. It is very light. It's very nice. It does make me smell fruity, and I'm not even a fruity person. I like to smell a little more floral than fruity. It's at the price point I got it, it's worth it. At the price point I got it, it's actually comparable in price to my Rimmels. But if you were to buy this at full price, it's way overpriced for what it is when you can just get Rimmel, because Rimmel's really nice. And it's about the same kind of shade, it's the same texture, it's the same color. The only difference is that Too Faced likes to make things smell good. So, yeah, it's cute, but is it necessary? I don't know. Anyway, that's my review. That's my tiny collection of jellies. I love my little jelly makeups. I might collect more, but not anytime soon because this is actually more than enough for a while, and when they dry out, then I'll figure it out. But I don't want to have like a giant collection of cosmetics or jelly cosmetics. So this is what I've got. And once again, I cannot sing the praises of Rimmel enough. I've heard about Wet n Wild and I've been looking for Wet n Wild to try, but I haven't been able to find it and I haven't been shopping out. And I've not like really been looking honestly because I just want it when it's on sale. And Wet n Wild's cheap, but I'm talking too much. Thanks for watching. Bye.